Bills Mafia, what's going on, Bills Mafia? Once again, it's your boy Mac Mafia, back for week 7. We're here to discuss the New England Patriots, man. But before we even get started, I just want to thank you guys. As we once said before, new to the game. This is new to me, and you guys have pretty much, gave good feedback. You guys are tuning in. Spread the words, show some love. Let's grow our community. But once again, most importantly, I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for showing love, man. Showing love, showing support, and just pretty much just helping the boy out. Because again, like I told you guys before, this is something that's completely new to me. And it's definitely out of my element. Anybody who knows me personally knows I can pretty much talk all day about the Bills. But to stand in front of a camera and discuss the Bills, again, is something that's completely out of my element. Something I never did before, obviously, right? And trying to get better at it day by day, week by week. And we seeing growth, man. So I just want to thank you guys for everything. Your support, the love you guys are giving, the feedback you guys are giving. Again, feedback. I appreciate all feedback. Something said is better than nothing said. So I appreciate you guys. And let's pretty much just jump into this, man. First and foremost, we're just gonna oh, listen, actually, this shirt right here, this is one of the actual, every shirt you see me wear is pretty much a shirt that the people at Virgin Signature Stitching pretty much put together for me. If you guys get a chance, check them out on Instagram as well. But every shirt that I pretty much wear, aside from this one, obviously, this is something that was actually bought at the store, at the Bill store. But every other shirt you guys see me wear is a custom-made shirt from the people at Virgin Signature Stitches. So you guys get a chance, go check them out as well. I'll be having more shirts. Like I said, new to the game, guys. New to the game, so I'm just pretty much getting my feet wet, figuring things out, and things are coming along little by little, right? So I'm put together some nice shirt. Like the shirt that got great feedback was, and we actually have it in Miami, the Jets, and as well as the Patriots. The one that says "Meet Dick." Dick is a Patriots fan. Don't be a dick. That shirt, them guys over there designed it. And again, we're gonna be putting just a whole line together of just different shirts. You guys have any ideas? Pretty much inbox me, and like I said, we'll look to put it together. But again, things are coming on little by little. Once again, guys, new to the game, figuring everything out. No shame in my game, like I told you. I'm pretty much transparent, dude. I really am, man. I'm a straight shooter. This is who I am. And again, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know it all. So, again, figuring everything out. Things are coming along. Like I said, thank you guys for your support. Appreciate it. Let's get into this right now. First and foremost, number one thing to talk about is the Jets traded back McCole Hardman, and they sent them back to KC for some late picks, some late round picks in 2020 in the 2025 draft. That can cause a little problem to us, only because if we in the Kansas City, so to speak, because in the Kansas City aspect, so to speak, only because he has familiarity. Patrick Mahomes now gets a weapon that he once had. Do I think McCole Hardman is this great wide receiver? Absolutely not. But Patrick Mahomes can, as you guys seen before, he can make him a little bit better than what he actually is. So that is somebody that now we're gonna have to potentially have to deal with. KC, if you ask me, they're not as scary as they once used to be. They look very beatable. More than ever, right? More than any of these years that we've played them and had to come across them. They look very beatable now. But them getting McCole Hardman, again, that adds a familiar piece or another tool to Patrick Mahomes' toolbox that now he can pretty much utilize. So there's nothing to be too alarmed about. But again, it's a good pickup on their end, because not only do they get another weapon or another receiver, but they get somebody who they have a lot of familiarity with and someone who knows their system. So neither here or there. I don't think they're a threat. I think our Buffalo Bills will be all right, but it's something to keep an eye on. And again, it's something that they got that could just pretty much, could hurt us in some way, somehow, but it ain't gonna kill us. Again, I'm not worried about it too tough, but it was just something worth talking about, right? Let's get into the Patriots, right? Patriots, we going into Foxborough to face the Patriots. They currently 1-5. Now, here's the problem I got with that, right? I give you guys the good, I give you guys the bad. Patriots suck, bro. They suck. But the problem with the Patriots is that, again, number one is a rival team, obviously within the same division. So you play your division teams harder. And when you play in a team like that, again, they thirsty for a win, man. They need to win bad. We seen last week what happened with the Giants. They gave us a fight because, again, they need to win bad. So we got to go in there, and again, just like I said last week, we have to go in there and we have to play good, solid ball. If we don't play good, solid ball, I don't think we'll lose again, just like I said about the Giants, but I think we risk the game being a lot closer than what it is. Reason I don't think we lose. In the last 3 games, New England Patriots have scored a total of 20 points. That shit is horrible. 3 games, 20 points total. So, even at our worst, man, I don't see us being it. Listen, I don't see it. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to mention it because I don't see it, right? 20 points total in 3 games. If our team has a problem with that, listen, we're gonna have to have we're gonna have to move over to the couch and we're gonna have to have this conversation on the couch because this is a game we should win. Bottom line is this: we have Super Bowl expectancies. We have all these great expectancies out of our team. So bottom line is this: this is a game we should win. This is a game I refuse to sit up there and be stressed about. I refuse to tell myself, oh man, I really hope we beat the Patriots this week. Oh man, I'm not doing it no more. I get it. The Patriots handled us our ass for over 20 years, as well as the rest of the league. But again, I'm not worried about it no more because this is a game we should win. So if I'm expecting my team, our team, right, to do what they should be doing and to get to the level that they need to get or go, right? And I'm not talking about first round of playoff. I'm talking Super Bowl, man. Honestly, I'm talking Super Bowl, and I'm talking about winning the Super Bowl because I think we've hung around long enough so we can be able to win something at this point. You know what they say, right? You hang around the barbershop long enough, you're bound to get a haircut. So again, we've been around long enough where we should be expecting great fucking things out of this team. So with that being said, when we facing a 1-5 New England Patriots team, I don't care what the history says. This is a game we should win. And this is a game we gonna win. And I'm not gonna sit here worried about, damn, I really hope we can beat this New England team. I hope they don't come out like this. I hope they don't come out like that. Not worried about it. Because again, I refuse to sit up there and just worry myself to death that we facing the New England Patriots team. Let me tell you something. This team ain't the same team like I told you guys before. This team, granted, for 20 years, they terrorized us. They killed us. But this is not the same team. Listen, it's complete opposite of what we know. And they doing stuff that don't even make sense for the most part. Case in point, 53-man roster, they carrying 4 quarterbacks. Please tell me why. On a team that can use help in other places, why are you carrying 4 quarterbacks? Who are your quarterbacks? You have Mac Jones, you have Bailey Zappi, you have Will Greer, and you have Malik Cunningham. Now, I'm going to tell you something about Malik Cunningham. Dude is an experiment. They trying to figure out what they're going to do with that dude. Obviously, anybody will tell you Mac Jones ain't your guy. Now, I believe Malik Cunningham is I would go as far as saying this. If we're beating them bad, expect Malik Cunningham to come in somewhere during the game. You know why? Because that's a dude that they looking to see what they got in him. He's a 25-year-old rookie, undrafted rookie. He's very athletic. He's complete opposite of what Mac Jones is. Complete opposite of Mac Jones. So much so in this preseason for the New England Patriots, he played snaps not only as quarterback, but he also covered snaps as a wide receiver. That just shows you the athletic ability that he has. So again, look for them to sit up there and possibly plug him into the game some way, somehow, especially if they down and they got nothing to lose. Because again, word on the street is Belichick's job is in jeopardy or whatever have you. I don't know how true that is, but that just sounds crazy. A dude that everybody looked at as this guru Everybody looked at him as a guru. Now you're talking about his job's possibly in jeopardy. Again, like I told you guys, they desperate and they're going to try anything they could. They got Juju Smith-Schuster coming back, who was in the concussion protocol. He was cited in practice today. Let's just say that. But I just want to point out this. Wednesday's practice is just walkthroughs. You ain't doing no physical work. You ain't doing nothing strenuous. You ain't doing none of that. It's a walkthrough. But he was at practice today, right? They got J.C. Jackson, who's a familiar face. Once again, somebody, they got him back on the trade, right? He knows the system. And honestly, he's a pretty good cornerback. He's a pretty good quarterback. You cannot deny that. But again, that's a familiar face. That's someone who was in-house before and now he's brought back. I don't see them having enough pieces, though, to get the job done to beat the Buffalo Bills. Respectfully, though, I would tell you this. Despite it all, they still have a top 10 defense. Offense sucks. Mac Jones sucks. They're atrocious. They scored 20 points in the last 3 games, but they still have a top 10 defense. So that tells me one thing. That some of them boys got heart and they still playing hard. That's what that tells me. Because again, everybody in the world knows for the most part, the New England Patriots is probably top 5 at the bottom of worst teams in the NFL. But for them to still produce a top 10 defense and they ain't got their dog, they top dog in Matthew Judon. Sure, they missing little other pieces here and there. But again, they ain't got their dog. Their dog is Matthew Judon. And they still a top 10 defense. So again, don't get it twisted. Our Buffalo Bills are going to have to play. We're going to have to show up. They're not giving us nothing. Just like the Giants last week, the New England Patriots ain't giving us nothing. So we're going to have to earn it. And we're going into Foxborough. 1 o'clock game. I'm going to tell you something crazy. You know that the Bills have 2 1 o'clock games left, and they both against the New England Patriots. Every other game is on primetime. Not only does that say something great about our Bills, right? How they putting us on primetime from this point on. But what's crazy, it says something about the Patriots. The only 2 games at 1 o'clock is against the New England Patriots. Again, they're not a good team. We're a much better team. I know I done said this for the last 3 weeks. But bottom line is this, and I advise you guys to do the same thing. Do not stress over these Patriots. Do not worry. Because again, coming into the season, we believed our team was Super Bowl contenders. So I'm getting out of that mindset of worrying about certain things. I'm not worried about no KC. I'm not worried about no Bengals. I'm not worried about anybody. Like, are they good teams? Absolutely. This Patriots game, it's a game that we should win. Bottom line is we should win this game. No ifs, buts about it. But I told you guys, their defense, top 10, they come to play. They ain't giving us nothing. They ain't killing us. They ain't giving us absolutely nothing. I'm gonna share some with you guys that does. I wouldn't say it worries me, but I just don't want. Again, we ain't losing. We ain't losing. I don't care. We ain't losing. We ain't losing. We ain't losing. We ain't losing. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. Like we discussed, Bill Belichick terrorized us for over 20 years. Bill Belichick, we're safe to say every Bills fan or everybody in the AFC East is sick of the New England Patriots and Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick, till date, right now, currently has 299 career wins. Sean McDermott, Josh Allen, Von Miller, Big Greg Rousseau, Eddie O, Steph Diggs, the whole Buffalo Bills team. Brandon Beane, everybody. Listen, Bills Mafia, do not let Bill Belichick get his 300th win against the Buffalo Bills. We don't need that on his resume. He got enough shit. We done contributed enough to his resume. Do not let this man get his 300th win against the Buffalo Bills. Please, I don't care what you have to do. Do not let this man get his 300th win against the Buffalo Bills. Oh man, that'll be a tough pill to swallow. Like I said, we don't contribute enough to this man's resume. We don't need him having another edge on us, or rather, like another check. No, absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. The Bills' defensive line, they should play well this week. Why? Because the Patriots' O-line ain't that good. They just as bad. Well, maybe not as bad, but they just as bad as the Giants. They not good at all, man. They not good at all. And we should be able to have our way with them. Again, they have a top 10 defense, but again, there's no reason why offense shouldn't show up. There's no reason why offense shouldn't show up. I mean, there's no reason why defense shouldn't show up. Our offense should show up as well, because again, we are Super Bowl contenders, for crying out loud. So there's no reason why our team should struggle with that team, top 10 or not, top 10 defense or not. And there's definitely no reason why our defense should struggle with an offense, and we shouldn't kick their ass on defense for a team that scored 20 points in 3 games. There's no reason why. So again, like I told you guys before, I refuse to sit up there and be worried about this game for the next few days. Nah. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch that game come Sunday at 1 o'clock, and I'm going to be at ease. And by the time it's 1:37, I'm going to be at ease. And we're going to be up 14-0. That's what we're going to do, because again, I refuse to have it any other way or adapt any other mindset. I refuse. It ain't happening. I'm not going through it. I'm not doing it. Negative. Nope, not doing it, right? Check this other thing out. Show you how Belichick is, right? I told you guys he's one win shy of 300. Let's talk Belichick. Again, he killed us. He 20 years he killed us, right? Let's talk Belichick with Brady and Belichick post Brady. Check these numbers out, man. This is crazy. Belichick's number with Brady. He went 219-64 during the regular season. That number is crazy. 219 wins and 64 losses during the regular season. It gets even crazier here. In the postseason now, 30-11. Rewind. 219 wins, 64 losses during the regular season during the Brady era. After Brady's gone, the man went 219 wins, 64 losses in the regular season. 30 wins, 11 losses in the postseason. That's crazy. Those numbers are crazy. Now, you want to hear something even crazier? Brady's gone, right? Your man is 80-93 in the regular season, and he's 1 for 2 in the postseason. We're going to rewind. We're just going to breeze right through those numbers one more time. With Brady, 219-64, regular season. 30-11, postseason with Brady. Without Brady, he's 80-93, regular season, and 1-2 in the postseason. Again, let me tell you something. That's a man who's seen his life completely change. That's a man who went from being that dude to now, he in the hot seat. So again, like I said, I told you guys, the team that we know, and I'm gonna be real. If we being honest with each other, let's keep it 100, right? If we being real with each other, some of us, when we hear we playing the Patriots, we still be like, oh shit, damn, the Patriots. Even though we don't hand them their asses for the last 3 years. But some of us still go, damn, the Patriots. Because again, that's how scarred we are. We're not playing the same team, man. We're not playing the same team. We got nothing to worry about. I expect great things from our boys. But bottom line is this, like I said, I expect our defensive line to eat against a pretty much bullshit-ass O-line. And I just expect our whole defense to eat altogether. Let's talk about our boys now. Let's get into let's talk about number one thing obviously on our team is who? Josh Allen. Give me 1 second, guys. Right? Let's talk about Josh Allen. He pretty much spoke to the media today as well as Sean McDermott. They said his shoulder issue is not nothing to worry about. He's not worried about it. He chalked it up more to pain tolerance and soreness. So again, our boy will be out there from what we look like. Again, he was limited at practice today, but like I told you guys before, almost expect that and almost know that, like I said, Wednesday is a walkthrough practice. You ain't doing shit. Not much is demanded from you. So expect our boy to be out there. I don't see him missing it. Another good stat about this is, and our boy is currently right now, he's the active quarterback with the most consecutive games. He holds the record for the most consecutive games played on active quarterback currently with 71. So I say that to say this. We've seen him run, we've seen him get killed, we've seen him hurt over people, we've seen him do crazy things. He still comes back the following week. So I expect our boy to play. I expect our boy to be ready. Again, that number is remarkable. 71 consecutive games our boy has played. And we have a quarterback who just don't sit in the pocket, look pretty unless something happens. So that number right there is remarkable. And I'm saying that to say, I'm sharing that with you guys so you guys know and feel comfort. Just how I feel comfort. That our guy is going to do whatever he has to do to get out there and play. And that is very, very, very important. As far as the rest of the injury list is a little lengthy, but again, Wednesday is no big deal. We got to see how it plays out for the rest of the week. Josh Allen was limited at practice. Spencer Brown was a full participant, which is great because you guys know he got a little knee tweak in that scuffle. Khalil Elam, limited practice. AJ, full participant. AJ had a quad injury. I don't know if you guys noticed, but he didn't play that much in the fourth quarter because he was nursing a quad. But he was a full participant at practice. As you guys obviously know, Damian Harris is a big one. Obviously, he did not practice. Dame Jackson, limited at practice. Dalton Kincaid, a full participant, which is great. That means he's back from that concussion. Dawson Knox, same for him, full participant. Cam Lewis, limited at practice. As you guys know, he's pretty much nursing a shoulder injury. Quentin Morris did not practice. Greg Russo, limited at practice. And I left this one for last. Our boy Eddie Oliver, who's having a phenomenal year this year, he did not practice at all. Again, it's Wednesday. Do not be alarmed. But that's something to keep an eye on. Because, again, Eddie O's been eating. He's been killing. And he's been a major part of our defense and that defensive line. So that's something to keep an eye on. As you guys seen, that list is kind of long. Again, we got to see how it plays out for the rest of the week. One thing to look at is also our secondary. As far as our corners, we running kind of thin on that. We a little banged up. We got dudes who nobody's out with the exception of like a Tre'Davious White, obviously, and stuff like that. But we got dudes who got a little like, Cam Lewis, stuff like that. They nursing these injuries. Khalil Elam. We got dudes nursing injuries, right? So our secondary is a little banged up. That's that. Sean McDermott was also good news story is this. For as much as we aggravated, for as much as we've been pissed off with the Buffalo Bills offense, it's obvious that Sean McDermott feels the same way as well as the Bills organization. He spoke to the media today. He told the media that pretty much in week 7, they should have a better idea of, and don't quote me on it, it ain't word by word, but this is what he said. He said it's week 7, so by week 7, you should have an idea of who you are and your identity as an offense. That's great news to hear, and that's exactly what I want to hear. Because I don't want to hear that you're content with the bullshit. I don't want to hear that everything's going to be all right, but you're not thinking about doing anything else. I don't want to hear that. I understand. He also said a few days ago, he also said that there's no, on Monday, he said that there's no way that, he hasn't even explored the options anybody else pretty much calling offensive plays, being an offensive coordinator or just calling plays on the offensive side of the ball. And again, I'm not mad at that. You know what? Because again, some things could be put on Dorsey, but again, some things, like we discussed before, some things that's execution. Case in point, Josh Allen drops back against that game versus the Giants. He drops back, he hits Dawson Knox running across. We get that first down, game's over. It don't even come down to what it came down to. So some things we just failing to execute. Josh Allen sometimes fails to see nobody but who? Stephon Diggs. Again, execution. If you look at that all 22, there was plays that Josh Allen, like as he always says, I know he wish he would have back. Because there were other people open. We're not even going to talk about that. We done moved on from that. But bottom line is this. It's good to know that our head coach notices that we have to pretty much put certain things together. Because usually they come with that positive shit. Oh, listen, things are okay. It's just X, Y. Nobody want to hear that, man. Nobody want to listen. You know who want to hear that? Someone who just became a Bills fan 3 days ago. But for those of us who've been in the trenches and then been through hell with this team and then had our ups, then had our downs, and we didn't argue with the whole world to defend our team, Bills family, those of us, we don't want to hear that positive shit, man. We want you to say what it is as you did. Let us know. We don't have our identity yet. We're still trying to figure things out. But, in other words, we're alarmed that it's week 7 and we still haven't figured out our identity. That tells me at least you moving with a sense of urgency. And I appreciate that. And that's all I can ask for. So again, that's the good news, Bills Mafia. Folks, that's my time. I'm going to leave it at that. Again, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, people are pretty much watching the videos, man, and I appreciate that. They're watching the videos. Just give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Let me know where we at. Again, new to the game. Things are gonna get better. Videos will get better in reference to what we're doing with them. Put out some merch. Again, Virgil Signature Stitching. They do all our merch and stuff like that. That's just pretty much it. Again, I expect a big game for my dudes on Sunday. By 1:37, the game starts at 1:05. By 1:37, I expect to be doing relaxed. I expect to be relaxed by 1:37. Buffalo Bills, 1:37, I want the game to be over. I want you to kick these dudes in their face, kick their teeth in early, so I can sit there and I can watch the game relax by 1:37. That's the plan. Bills Mafia do the same. Bills Mafia, I love you. My Bills family, love you. Don't forget, drink your water, eat your veggies, and mind your business. Let's go Buffalo.